Sup everyone, XQW1OW8280 here, and today racing at Fuji in the Toyota Corollas. So as we get straight underway, standing start. And we get off the line from P4, not the best of starts, not the best reaction time from us. But no major issue as long as we can keep this 4th position, so braking as late as possible, a little bit too late, just managing to avoid the Finnish driver in front, and we have a big slide from the cars behind. And that immediately sets out chaos in this race, in the first turn. Yeah, luckily we managed to avoid the cars in front, but behind us it just went a little bit wrong. And that immediately removes all the threats that we could have from the cars behind, so huge gap behind us. At least that's worry less for this race. We see the first car behind us, the Portuguese driver, had a penalty as well. Right now we're in a good spot, P4. So let's try to work our way up from here. We're still all bunched up in a group together. So definitely everything is still on the cards here to try and win this race. Or at least have a podium position if the win would not be possible. Let's see. Not the best of corner exits out of the last turn. That really compromised our long straight line speed that we should have had. Looking behind, we see the Portuguese driver with a penalty. And that really stretches the gap that we have behind us. But looking in front, also the gap towards the cars in front of us is looking like it's extending, so that's not quite what we want to see. So we should really bring the gap in front of us down. We don't want them to run away. Just so crucial to just stay in the slipstream with the cars in front. Especially in a bit slower cars on the straight, the slipstream advantage is much stronger. Because you're going slower, then you have more benefit from the slipstream. As we see the French driver in front going a bit wide. And just all those small things are helping us to get closer once again. But certainly no reason for panic just yet. As we take a good turn here and we are back onto the back of the cars in front. Still very long way to go as well. 10 more laps after this one. With laps that extend over the 2 minutes, the racing time is also going to be still long enough, so enough of opportunities we will still have in this race. It's definitely good to see that we managed to close the gap in once again. So it really means that we have the pace to fight with the cars in front. most tricky part in races like this is just to get rid of the cars in front, as we see the German going for a move up the inside of the French driver, and up the lead he goes. So the change of lead has been done for the lead of the race. They're still side by side, and it seems like the French driver takes back his first position. The German goes wide and immediately drops down to P3. That's just a bit what we expect in this race, to have a lot of changes for the lead position. Especially with the opportunity for a lot of slipstreaming on the long straight. Should be quite easy to try and go for the overtake. But the most tricky part is just to run away as a Frenchman goes into the grass. That won't help his tires, and also won't help his avoiding of penalties, it seems like, because he has a half-second penalty that he received from that small mistake. And this might throw the race upside down a bit, because if the Frenchman has a penalty, some other drivers might benefit from it, myself included. I think with half-second penalty we should just be there or thereabout. So let's stay as close as possible towards the cars in front, just to try and overtake the Frenchman who has a penalty. And here he has to slow down. And you just see how much time that cost him. So he drops down a position right away, and we're up to P3. As the German very late on the brakes goes to the inside, we also benefit from it and try to go for the inside, which also works out for him. Just because the Finnish driver was a bit spooked, I think. We were very opportunistic there and also tried to follow the German along, but he's still right there on our left side. We brake later than him and go around the outside. So up to P2. Didn't expect that move to work out, to be honest. But just because he braked somewhat earlier than us, we managed to hang on there and managed to go around the outside. Very good run out of this corner, and we might make a move on the German here as we go to the outside. That didn't quite work, so we go to the inside. Can we dive for the lead of the race? Not quite. The German was a little bit later on the brakes. Which is quite normal. When you can brake on the outside of the corner, you can just delay your braking point a little bit later. But still nothing lost yet. We're still right there, just where we need to be. The German went wide here. And we have a much better run than the German in front. We go to the right hand side. So can we go for lead of the race by turn 1? The only thing I worry about is that we're side by side and the cars behind have our slipstream now. So will they be able to also make a move on us before we reach turn 1? We went a little bit to the middle of the track, which discouraged the Finnish driver behind to go to the inside. And we brake late, and just too late, because we went too wide in the corner. And the German went back to P1. Just slightly too optimistic on the brakes there. and we have to do it all over again. It's very good to see that we have the pace to fight for lead of the race. The German slows down a little bit more than we expected and we get a bump from behind. Nothing we could do there, we just had to slow down with the German because he was a little bit slow off the apex. Then we try to go to the inside, just 2 wheels on the track still. And can we brake late enough this time? We're still alongside him and we go to the inside. That managed to work and the German driver just spun around. And that also held off the cars behind because we were also held up a little bit by that mistake. And that really opens the gap for us, so now crucial to push and try to run away from the cars behind us. So let's just try to take this course absolutely perfect. As we see the Frenchman going for a slight mistake, slightly too wide. And that really plays in our advantage. So let's hope we have enough of a gap to keep the cars behind out of our slipstream. And they all go to the right hand side of the track. So it seems like they're not even trying to get the slipstream, they're just busy with defending and attacking one another. But this lap is just so crucial, we can't afford any mistakes or they're back on our tail. It's just a golden opportunity actually to try and run away. Because once they really get into that 1 second, around 1 second margin of us, they are back to the slipstream and they will be back on our tail in no time. Looking behind, once again the French driver went wide. And looks like we really done enough at this point to keep them behind, also for the next long straight. That's just what you want to see when you are trying to run away, that the cars behind are start to make those small mistakes. Just so that the gap is slightly increasing a little bit by a little bit. And by that we jump into the future onto lap 12. So at this point we managed to keep all attacks behind because yeah, the gap really hovered around the same margin. We did manage to run away slightly. And that's just how we managed to win the race in the end. So yeah, great to see to start from 4th and to win the race even. So yeah, really enjoyable race, nice overtaking action. Even though it was with a little bit of the slower cars, but yeah, still very enjoyable. And also extremely happy to win this one. So hope you guys enjoyed this race. So here we have it, definitely that we won the race, so now we can be certain. So thank you all guys for watching and hopefully see you next time. Bye.